Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is September 16th, 2015, and today is Wednesday. So looking at the economic calendar today, two major numbers coming out today, 10:30 South African time this morning. A GBP number coming out. It's a claim account number, quite an impactful number, so I'd be open to some options there. And then later today at 2:30 South African time, USD numbers, CPI number coming out. That's an inflationary number, and it does have some weight. So looking at the markets, just starting out with the GBP, we sort of flatlined here around 1290-ish level, and we're finding ourselves in a new trading range, I believe. And you could subdo it. We're somewhere right in the smack in the middle. We're not on the extreme of about 16. We're not at the low of 11 or 8 for that matter. So we're somewhere in the middle of this range. Nothing that jumps out at me on the Euro USD in terms of a buy or sell. Looking at the GBP Japanese yen, however, if you look here, we did hit a little bit of a resistance here at 185, and we traced to 184. This is a bull flag, okay? It's a rally, retracement, and then anticipated rally again. So, with the number coming out today, especially in the morning, the GBP Japanese yen has been trading quite nicely, retracing this move. So there's some volatility in it. There's some great movements in it. So I would really take a look at it this morning and see how it trades against the number. Looking at the Dow Jones quickly, we've rallied from 16,000, excuse me. We tested it twice right here. We sold off obviously at this extreme level to 15,100, and then it's been a really rocky ride. It looks like we're just going to grind up, and the question is that are we going to fill up this gap? Some of my friends and I are discussing this really move. I would say, it's at 16,581. This is the future, so the market is a little bit higher than that. But all in all, it's really got to break up on the high side. It's got to break this 16,650. And if we do break this, then we could definitely try and challenge the 17,000 level again, I believe. Now the question is whether or not that's going to unfold. I mean, this would be the season to do it. October was normally a bearish month for the Dow, so just keep an eye on it altogether. Looking at oil here, oil also looks like it flatlined here, not the extreme of of 450 and not the extreme of 38, when we're somewhere in the middle here. So the question is that are we creating this this downward trend right here, and then are we going to continue going this way? So it looks like to a certain degree it's creating this type of wedge formation, and it could be very bearish and find itself back down to its lows of $40 a barrel. So I'd keep an eye on it as well. Looking at the DAX, also trading in its range, a little bit stronger, 10,250, but it is trading in a range, as you can see here. Since the beginning of the week, we've really been just in this tight range between 10,000 and 10,250, and so we have to keep an eye on it. I mean, this is really going to be a make it or break it, I believe, for the indices this year, and it's a major pivotal moment for it. Looking at the USD ZAR, we sold off finally from a high of 14, as you can see up here. It's not such a good graph because of this spike, but if we look here, 1400, 14 was the high. We retraced to 1350, big retracement, and then we tried it again. We didn't break higher, and now we're back to 1340. So we are in the middle here. Unfortunately, we can't show you a longer term. We can't show you a longer term graph here because of the spike. But in all fairness, it is trading. It'd be interesting to see if we continue breaking this down a little bit further. Maybe this was just a overreaction to the U.S. dollar getting a little bit stronger against the markets, but it looks like the USD has been getting a little bit weaker. Looking at the Aussie USD, you can see here also We've rallied a little bit here from a low of 68.68. Now we're at 0.71. Have we bottomed them out? Well, it's proof is in the pudding. We'll only know that over time. Is there further room for it to slide down? Yes, but I think we've hit that pivotal point. I think this inverted hammer, or this hammer formation is going to turn us around. We may end up before the end of the year at 0.78. So lots of things to look at, especially with the two numbers coming out today. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. Thank you.